Interwebs, hey, welcome back. Moral Gamer here, and I want to tell you about my PlayStation TV. Yep, I went out, got their first micro console, and here's going to be my review on it. Now, this is Sony they're throwing their hat in the ring regarding the micro console wars. So, PlayStation TV is worth your time, worth your money. You guys scrape up some hard-earned cash for this one or no? Let's go. So, little history on it. I got deployed to a customer site, and I figured, hey, I wanted to get one eventually, so what do? You trade in games, whatever it takes, and you go buy yourself a PlayStation TV. Well, I'm already a Vita owner, so I've already got games for it. I'm a Vita owner, so I've already got a memory card for it, and that's going to be a couple strikes against the system right off the bat. Because in its solo packaging, all you get is the hookups to make it work, no controller. That's going to set you back about 80 bucks brand new, right? 100 bucks, you can get the PlayStation TV with a 4 gig memory card, the Lego Movie game, and a PlayStation 3 controller. Now, I can use PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 controllers. It doesn't matter. It's a preference thing. It does matter if you're going to stream it through the PlayStation 4, but that's another story. So when it comes to that, I can honestly say here that I'm very grateful. I love that this thing takes all my Vita stuff, so I had a low entry. If you don't, you definitely have to buy a much bigger memory card than what comes with it. Because in the Lego pack, 4 gigs is not going to cut it. Even with my Vita, I think my Vita when I originally got it only came with 2 gig or something like that, and I filled it up right away. So I had to go out and I had to get a much larger card for it. Otherwise, like I said, you can only keep 1 to 2 games on there. Maybe more if you're doing PlayStation 1 games. Any rate, though, so performance-wise, and this is a mixed bag here because it does perform very well. You can see I'm playing Dead or Alive Plus here. Awesome. I mean, this obviously it's lower resolution and stuff like that than the PlayStation 3 version. It's obviously a port. It's not going to be on a machine that's as powerful. So you kind of live with that, but at the same point in time, it feels and it moves just like I'd expect. I'm thinking, hey, this is good stuff right here, right? But then I try to go to another fighting game. This is Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and wait a minute, you're telling me I can't play Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Dead or Alive has touch mode, which requires the touchscreen to play. Yet I can play Dead or Alive on my PlayStation TV. But Street Fighter Cross Tekken does not require a touch mode, and I can not play Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Coincidentally, I can't even play Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat 2011 release one. So it's weird. It's kind of arbitrary what games you can and can't play on your PlayStation TV. I mean, I can understand with titles like Gravity Rush that take full advantage of the Vita's rotation and gyroscopic functionality, as well as touchscreen stuff too. But when it comes to games like fighting games, I mean, come on, guys, really? You're gonna lock me out of fighting games? Jeepers. So, some disappointment there, and it seems very arbitrary as to what PSP games, because it does support PSP as well. And so I'm able to play Darkstalkers, The Chaos Tower. Great. Love the game. Good fighting game. You're probably going to see quite a few fighting games in this review, so bear with me, but whatever, right? But yet I can't play Crazy Taxi, and I can't play the Sega Genesis collection. Those ones it was like, denied! Why are you denying me the ability to play those ones? I mean, that right there, those games do not require any gyroscopic features. They don't require any touch features, and yet you're locking me out of it. It's some type of just nonsense they're pulling with the licensing, because I don't get this. And then even then, some Vita titles, it's only select Vita titles will run on the Vita TV, on the PlayStation TV. Like, I can't run Another World, also known as Out of This World. Why not? That's 2 buttons and a direction pad to play that one. And I can't run it, guys? Why not? So I do have some frustration with which games it does and doesn't allow. Additionally, I was able to play some PlayStation 1 titles. Here I'm playing Street Fighter Alpha 3. Love it. I mean, I love the fact that it allows, again, it's select PlayStation 1 titles. And even then, some titles will load but will not play. Like Mega Man X4. I don't know what the deal is with that one, but that one won't load at all, won't load on the Vita, won't load, but Capcom swears up and down that it's compatible. Get your acting gear, guys. Come on, just get your acting gear. All right, all right. So it's got a decent amount of titles that already are there, and I'm loving this thing. It's a great small console, can take it anywhere. Now, functionality I didn't exactly test because I don't have the ability. Is the PlayStation 4 streaming, so you can have a PlayStation 4 on your network and you can stream games through it. It's similar to how I can do remote play on my PlayStation 3, and I could play like Shadow of the Colossus or select PlayStation 3 games on my Vita or PSP in some cases. And while that's a great feature and everything, you have to be on the same network with the PlayStation 4 remote play. So you have to be in your home. You can't go to your friend's house and play your Modern Warfare or whatever through your PlayStation TV, with your PlayStation 4 at home. You can't do that kind of stuff. Sad, I know, but what are you gonna do? That's Sony's do. So, at any rate, I didn't try that feature. The other feature I didn't try is I didn't try the game rentals. And Sony's got this thing. I'll have to do another video on that, but it's Sony's game rentals, and basically you rent a game from Sony, you stream the game to your system, and you can do that through the PlayStation TV. Sounds good, sounds like rental until you look at the price tags. If I wanted to say do Borderlands or something like that, or any game that has a story to it, all of a sudden you're sitting through the first hour of ramp up story and you've blown $5 on a rental. No, I can go to Redbox, rent the game for like $2.25, and I can play it as much as I want within the 24 hours I have it for. So I don't see much value in this. I think this is actually shoehorned in. I think Sony really needs to get their act together for this as well. Final thing I'll highlight in this particular review, Netflix and Hulu. All right, I love my streaming. I love to be able to watch what I want when I want. Netflix is not supported. Okay, Netflix is not supported. I can watch it on my Vita, but I can't watch it on my PlayStation TV. Guys, come on. I can use my direction pad on my Vita to navigate around Netflix. At least the version that's there when this review is recorded. Hulu, on the other hand, though, actually lets me boot up stuff. And I know, Cosby, it's so totally 80s, but yeah, can boot up anything on Hulu here. I could be watching my Zombie, my Arrow, Grimm, Flash, whatever. I could be watching whatever I want on Hulu. No restrictions. That's awesome. So I would love to see more TV capabilities through the PlayStation TV. That would be great. Is this a good system? And I would say, yeah, I would give it thumbs up. For what it is, I mean, even the fact that you can play 4 players on PlayStation 1 titles, select PlayStation 1 titles, great. I'm thinking this is actually the go-to system when I'm on the road, when I have to travel for work, when that comes up, stuff like that. If you're not a Vita owner, though, this is going to come at a steeper cost initially, so beware of that. I do pity the fact that you have to pay a little bit more to get what you got. Stinks. I wish they would really turn around with some of that proprietary work Sony's been doing. I mean, kill that crap. That's garbage, man. Moral Gamer here, moralgamer.com. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Thanks for watching. And hey, if you like what you see in this PlayStation TV, go out, get yourself one. I do recommend this console, believe it or not. I do. It's got some faults, but I can see a bright future for it if Sony pulls it off right. If Sony doesn't, then, well, they're going to screw up again. Yeah, we will catch you next time with another review. Thanks for watching.